right? And we'll just chat the now until we've got confirmation that we're live.
And how do we get that?
Well, I'm watching I've got YouTube up on my phone just now.
Okay.
So I'll see when it goes. Oh, I believe we are live now.
Oh my
you're
God.
Good to go.
We're a bit early because people won't be tuned in yet, will they?
No, but we can just do a wee intro and then you can, yeah.
Wait, I'll see if we're on Facebook. Technology's good if you know what you're doing.
And none of us know what we're doing.
Right, wait, let's see how we do this. Right, so it's on our page. So, what do I see? Do I see? I'll be needing a large gram. I don't know how do we find live things on Facebook?
I'm not sure. Is it under videos maybe?
Okay, wait. So can you see me on YouTube?
Yes, I can.
Oh my God. Right, okay. 3 minutes to go. Right. Live. Okay, 1 minute live. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's just doing a live thing of its own volition. Right.
I can't see it on Facebook yet, but it might be because we set that up a bit later. It might take a wee while for that to connect, but the video will have recorded everything, so it will be available for people to watch later if they missed the start.
Oh, right, okay. And see, Hamish, will it stay on?
It should do, because of the test runs we did yesterday stayed on YouTube. They stayed on your YouTube account.
Until I deleted them.
Until they were deleted, yeah. This recording today should stay on your YouTube.
Okay. 2 minutes to go. Right, wait till we see. How do we streaming or something? Is that? Maybe it'll just come up by magic. Facebook page. Let's see. No. No.
Sorry, I took myself off by accident now.
Can Chris hear me? What does his son say about where you find a live video streaming on?
It should just pop up on your. It should pop up straight away. I think it's just because it might take a while because we didn't connect it until very late, because that's what was happening with YouTube as well. It wasn't showing up for a while, but because we connected YouTube yesterday and got it all set up in time, it's streaming. But Facebook was only connected a minute ago. It might take a wee while to filter through.
Oh, see, it's like when everybody was trying to come into the Jim McEwen chat. It takes a while to get
it might just take a while. So I'll keep an eye on it throughout. If nothing else, you can always, afterwards, you can copy the YouTube thing over to Facebook if need be.
Okay.
You know, I mean, you can always do that after it, and then people can get to watch it back later.
Okay, yes. Even if, right, okay.
If it doesn't come on to Facebook, we can always put it on later on.
Okay. So it's on YouTube. So I'll wait till maybe like 1 minute past or something, and then I'll do the
We are live, so I believe we have 14 people watching. If people are reading this loud and clear, you want to maybe drop a wee comment on so we can see?
Because we don't know if anyone can see us.
Yeah.
We're just talking to the boy. Oh, I'm in the wrong chat, but
Oh, there we go. Yeah, we've got comments coming in here.
Hello, good time. Oh my goodness, we're live. Greetings. Hello to Berlin. Well, thank you for joining us on the Islay Whisky Academy Fèis Ìle 2021 International Kinship Dinner. So we've got joining us and cooking for us, we've got Chris Brown in Americashire, Pennsylvania. Hello, Chris. How are you?
How are you?
Is it cold with you? I'm seeing.
Yeah, a little bit cold. About 7 degrees Celsius here.
Oh, God, you're colder than in Islay. In Islay, the sun's in the skies today.
Yep.
Oh, God. So just as well, you've got the barbecue behind you to keep you warm.
Yep, exactly.
And we've also got cooking for us in Germany is Tamara.
Hello.
Tamara Wagner. She's our ambassador in Germany. And what's the weather like, Tamara, in Germany today?
Oh, today it's really fine. We have sunny weather, 20 degrees. No clouds here, at least here in Cologne. I don't know in the other parts of Germany. So really nice weather.
So it's totally tropical in Germany and Islay, and in Pennsylvania it's terrible.
Yeah.
Good. Just as well, you've got your drums to keep you warm, Chris. And also, we've got joining us this afternoon is our special mystery guest, our Hamish. Now, Hamish is not a real name, but because the picture is lovely, we just thought that we'd use Hamish's picture for you on the screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to. I'm got the easy route, right? I'm just. I'm making oysters for you. Now, that doesn't involve much cooking. And then we've got Chris, he's going to cook the main meal, and Tamara's doing the pudding. And then we're coming back to me, and I'm going to do biscuits and cheese. Again, another easy route. But they're all paired with drums. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the food that we're making, and we're going to see if you can guess. We'll give you clues, but see if you can guess what drums we're pairing. Hamish, are you able to put up any of these chats on the screen so that we can, when folks say hello, so that we know where everybody's joining us from?
I can.
Is that possible? South Africa. Well, David, the weather should be warm with you. So, without further ado, I am going to shuck the oysters. So I'm going to put the screen down a wee bit so that you can. So you won't be able to see me really, but you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So these oysters are from Craigens, from Islay Oysters. So that is Loch Gruinart in the kind of north of the island, right? And it's the best blooming oysters that you'll get in the world. Look at that. Absolutely perfection. So what? Let's see. So I'm going to do 3, okay? So we call it that we're shucking oysters. I know that some people say shucking, but that's the same as saying loch instead of loch, or ham hock instead of ham hock. Wait till I put my apron on. I'm trying to look professional. If all else fails, look professional. So, and if you've got any questions, guys and girls, please put them up in the chat, and Hamish will relay them, and we'll try and answer them for you. So, people think that shucking oysters is a big tough job. It's not at all. It's the technique right? And you've just got to get the technique right. So I hope that I do. It's just a case of breaking the seal. You want to break the seal. So just go in at the end here, as though I'm a cook, you know, so I know what I'm doing. I'm just good at doing this because it goes so well with whiskey. See? Don't want to take my fingers off on live chat. That would be a bit disastrous. I need to concentrate. Hold on.
I did hear that Rachel often liked to cook with whiskey, and sometimes she even puts the whiskey in the food.
I think a lot of folk are like that. Usually with wine, right enough, isn't it? Hold on. So come on, you wee bugger, yep. That's it. Now, did you hear it? It just snapped there. So that's it. It's broke the kind of seal. So what I do is I just round the edges like that. Okay. Round. That's us. Round. And then take off the top bit. Okay. And then what you do is, this is what some folk forget to do though, you must, because it's attached on the bottom, so make sure that you've unattached it so that when you go to eat it, you know, it's not attached by its wee root. And then, because we're going to do a magic thing with ours, I just pour the juice away, right? I mean, some folk, you can drink it if you're not taking it with whiskey, but because we're having it with whiskey, I just pour the juice away. That's one. Yeah, so this is a wee special shucking knife. It's not really a knife. It's not sharp, but it's especially for. I opened that one earlier. I cheated. That was a wee cheat. That was a wee test I did earlier, so that I would actually remember what I'm doing. Okay, off you come, and then quick out any wee yucky bits. I mean, look at these oysters. They are just beautiful because they're so clean, because they're grown in Loch Brunia, right? And the tide comes in and out twice a day. So they're washed. Do you know what I mean? It's not like they're in a pond or anything. They're actually in the open sea. So that it's so clean where they are. Just delicious. And there was no juice in this one because this is the one that I did earlier. It's like Blue Peter. Here's one I did earlier. Maybe just like this one there. Look at the size of them as well. But in saying that, you don't always need a large oyster for it to be a good. For it to be good, sometimes the small ones are sweeter. And then I'm getting into the swing of it now. It's just a rhythm, really, isn't it? We'll just go round. And then. Breaking the seal. You're just breaking the seal. What's that? See, normally I don't let folks see me doing this. When I'm doing it for my guests, I say to my guests, away you go along the shore, and I'll do this, scootering about, and then when they come back, it all looks lovely. Right, when I'll put the juice in it. So, that's it. Unattach it. That's you. Right, hold on. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this away to the side. I feel like Gordon Ramsay or somebody, well, without the smoothing.
There's time.
So what I'm going to do is, can you still see the oysters? No, you can't. You're very brave. Thank you, Donna. Thank you.
Well,
Well,
very brave.
I'm brave. So,
Very brave or drunk.
not yet. So, what? Now, some people have lemons and limes, and some people have Tabasco, and some people cook them under the grill and blah, 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 right? Now, you can do that if you want. No, not me. It's all the easy, simple life for me. So, this is our mystery drum. Now, who's got an idea of what would be a brilliant whiskey with oysters? Now, I know everybody's going to say like our big, and because we always have oysters that are big. But for me, I prefer a non-peated, okay? So think about it, of the Islay drams, non-peated, creamy, a wee bit with a lemon zest to it, a wee bit of a maritime note. What dram do you think it would be? Anybody guessing in the chat there? Hamish, can you see? Is anybody?
No, nothing yet.
No. Well, you're going to get a wee clue here with the shape of the bottle. If you don't know by now, you're all fired. Oh, nearly, Peterhead, nearly. But I prefer a cleaner dram, and I don't mean, I prefer a dram that's maybe not sherried with my oysters. I want it to be like sweet and clean and not dried fruits really. So for me, I like a Bruichladdich unpeated. Aha. So this is the way you do it. Right, I'll put the screen up now. So this is how I like my oyster. Right. No faffing about with cooking or the dinosaur. And I tell you what else I have sometimes with it. Like a wee homemade scone. Once after your oysters, a wee homemade scone and butter. That's what you do. God, I was steaming by the end of my show. Slanch back. Perfection. Absolute perfection, right? Now, I've got another dram that I think goes perfect with the oysters. It's not from Islay, but we've got Islay connections, right? So, this is also very creamy, a great dram. The stills are high. It's from an island. It's not from Jura, which is up there. But the manager is an Islay man, and the manager before was an Islay man. So, who's got an idea of what dram this could be? Now, it's just across, it's not far from us, really. Another island, and they've just built another distillery in the island.
I believe they have one at each end of the island now, don't they?
They've got distilleries at both ends of the island. So, this is your Aaron Lochranza. This is the reserve, okay? And it's like a wee sparkling champagne dram. Yes, Gunther, absolutely. And I think that this goes perfect with your oysters, right? Because it's creamy, it's sweet, it's got a wee peppery zing to it. I don't find it like maritime, the way I find the Bruichladdich, but so I've actually not tried the Arran with it. It's just an assumption that I've got that it'll taste good. So,
so this could go horribly wrong.
It could go horribly wrong. Yeah. What is it? You're either a shining example or a terrible warning. So, who knows how this lives? Loch Ransom. All right, let's see how this goes. Look now, this perfection. Hold on now. See? Mm. Perfect. Because you've got the creamy mouthful of the oyster, creamy dram, sweet and light. So this dram complements. Some flavours and drams contrast. So they're the opposite side of the, they're not like the thing that you're having. They're the opposite side of the spectrum. So they contrast with it, but they match. Or things like this. So your dram and what you're actually having. Absolutely, John Grady, absolutely. The dram and what you're having match together. So I have done a very easy bit. Wait till I kind of cheated because Tamara and Chris are actually cooking. I've just presented something. So I've done a kind of wee cheaty bit. So we're going to go now over to you, Chris. Are you ready to?
I am ready. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Hi, Brad. I see you're on. That's nice. Hi, also Donna. I'm gonna see if you can see this. Whoop, wrong way. You can't really see.
Could you lift them up a wee bit there, Chris?
There we go. It's a tenderloin steak.
I think Chris just raised the stakes.
No. Now I have to figure out these.
Offended, Neil.
You can't really see.
Sorry, Chris. Tell us what your what is it that your main course consists of?
It's going to be tenderloin steak, also some shrimp and scallops, buttered, sautéed, and then I'm going to have some parsley, potatoes, and then I guess they call them green bean almondine with shaved almonds with it. So I'm going to start putting that on the grill now because it's really hot.
Wow, it looks lovely. Look at this. Do you know what's so nice here? But I was thinking I should have done ours outside as well, because Chris is outside in his back porch. Whoa! Woohoo! Perfection.
We have protection. I saw the temperature rising.
Chris has decided to cook outside today, even though it's about minus 10 degrees where he is, by the looks of it.
So let that steak go.
How long will that take, Chris, roughly?
I'm going to have it around 8 minutes or so because I don't want to overdo it. It's a beautiful steak and the meat's just beautiful. So anyway, but do you want me to talk about my dram at all right now?
Tell us how it compares to your food and let see if anyone can guess it. Like so you've got rich flavors and you tell us how you chose it and see if people can guess.
Well, it kind of I marinated my steak with Burgundy wine and salt and pepper and olive oil. So I just want to pair up something that goes really well with a nice steak like that. So you can do it. Now, I probably only have to stick it part way out for some people to recognize.
Think I recognize that bottle?
Yeah.
How long do you marinate it for, Chris?
I usually do it overnight, sometimes longer.
And do you get your steak? Is it a butcher shop near you, close by?
Yeah. So anyway,
and what about the vegetables and that? Have you got?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to ask you, where do you get? Have you got good places for fresh, like easy access to things like that?
Right. We have a big store in our area called Wegmans, and I went there to get everything. So they have a big variety of things.
Do they know that you're pairing it with whiskey? Do you talk
No.
to the
Yeah. Let's see here. I just got to keep the time. I just want to check it quick. Make sure. Okay. We're looking good. Okay.
So what did you make? How did you make the potatoes?
I already pre-boiled them ahead of time, so I knew they were already pretty much cooked. And then I just put them in some butter with parsley a while just to reheat them because I know I don't have too much time here, and I didn't want to have them hard. You know, I want to make sure they were cooked, so I had them done ahead of time like that.
So you're like a real chef.
Yeah.
No. Hello, Scotch on the Bayou. Hello. And how did you make the vegetables, Chris?
Just with the green beans, you just washed them, cleaned them good, get them ready, and already put the almonds on with some butter. I'm going to saute them right in the grill too. So everything's pretty easy. I have my Scotland blue plate.
Fantastic.
My Scotland blue mitt.
Flying the flag in America. Oh, this is brilliant. Wish we were there.
Yeah.
Can hear it. Sizzling. I think I'm going to have my other oyster.
How's it time? Let's see. You know what?
What dram will I put to this? Will I put the Bunnahabhain, or will I put the Brachladi, or will I put the Arran? Any suggestions? What do you think, Hamish?
I think we should stick with Islay, shouldn't we?
Yes, okay, boss. Yep. So back to the Brachladi. So how long do you do the vegetables on the thing for, Chris?
Pretty much the same amount of time. They're in a glass dish, a Pyrex, so they're protected pretty well.
So do you put them on the grill as well? Is that how you cook them?
Yeah, everything's on the grill. I can show. Well, I don't know how much you can see, but everything's there.
Wow.
I just want to make sure it's all heated up well.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yes, Pamela, it looks fantastic, doesn't it?
So.
Oh. That's 3 drams I've had. Hope I'm still standing at the end. That was lovely.
So I'll let you see the dram here. Oops. There you go.
Oh.
Beautiful color there. Beautiful color.
What a colour. Mm. So, are you going to tell us any more about the dram? What age is it?
Actually, you say about the age. It's a non-age statement, but roughly 14 years old total.
Wow. So why did you choose that one, Chris?
Just seemed like it would go really well with the steak. So it has a nice, really nice, robust. It's 60.7%. So very good to go with steak.
Yes.
Non-chill filtered, no coloring added.
Looks brilliant. Sounds good. So 14 years. So when did you buy that? Did you buy that when you were here, or did you get it sent to you?
I had it sent to me.
It's a secret story.
You put me on the spot.
Oh, it's not like the thing.
I'm just kidding.
Santa brought it.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry, I forgot all about that, yes. It's very difficult for Chris to get whiskey over there.
We've had a very good guess in the comments.
Been having Burgundy. Is that close to the mark, Chris?
Yes, it is.
Oh! There you are. Someone knows the drums.
Do you want me to show the bottle yet?
Yeah, because I think someone's guessed it.
Oh, the sunlight here it's not going to be easy to. Nope, it's not be. There we go. Maybe it is the Bunnahabhain Burgundy finish. I'm not good with the.
No, that's perfect. Looks
There
lovely.
you go.
There we go. There we go.
2005, lovely.
Yeah.
Nice. It's a nice rich dram with all these kind of juicy red fruits in it that go so perfect with the steak, Chris. And then you've leavened it though with a nice Hell's Angels bikers out there. Did you hear them? You've leavened it with the nice light vegetables and the potatoes with the fresh. Is it parsley in the potatoes you put?
He's occupied with his steak at the minute, I think.
Oh, he's got other stuff as well. I think have you got clams and prawns? Have you got them, Chris?
It was scallops and shrimp.
That's it. Different language in America.
Bit of a shellfish theme going on today.
I'm getting that feeling, yes.
So it's a little bit longer yet. So
Can I ask, Chris? You on Facebook and stuff, you regularly post up, really beautiful pictures of food and whiskey pairings that you've done. How do you come up with the sort of mixtures? How do you come up with the pairings? Is it just experimentation? Is it just...
Yeah, a lot of experimentation. Yep.
Will it take you a long time to think of it, Chris, or do you have to do lots of practice by drinking?
It comes to me in the middle of the night a lot of times.
And a dream.
Yeah.
Start to get hungry. Yes, exactly. So am I. I've got a cheat right now. Because oysters are quite filling. So we're going to put you see the Islay dram gets the special plinth. Isn't that nice? Look at that. I love them. But you wouldn't normally be cooking this at this time of the morning, Chris. This would be more an afternoon thing you would make.
Right. Yeah.
Just because of the time difference. Like, what time is it with you?
Right around 11:30 here.
In the morning. Yes.
Yeah.
So normally, if you were cooking this kind of food, it would be maybe in the afternoon time.
Yeah, later on, closer to supper time. Well, or it could be afternoon. Yeah.
Because so that you could come on this show, you've made an effort to get up early in the morning and start cooking heavy stuff like early on. Tamara, what dram are you dramming? I don't mean your cooking dram. Have you got a different dram that you're dramming just now while you're waiting for?
No, I have the same dram I used for my cake, because I always think when I have it in the food, it's always good to have the same one to pair with it.
So we'll not ask you about it then just now. We'll ask Hamish. What's Hamish drinking?
So
when he's watching all this lovely cooking going on.
Yeah, I'm trying not to drool too much at the minute with all this food, but I don't have any food here. But I'm making do with I've got the Bruichladdich Islay barley, but it's the 2011 one
right.
I'm drinking at the minute. But up next after that, I've actually got a special Fèis Ìle bottling from this year from the same distillery that Chris has chosen. I am about to start dramming the Bunnahabhain Marsala cask finish.
Oh, that's lucky, because That's yeah. I've got a bottle of that, and I've not even looked at it yet. So you could maybe tell us.
Yeah, I mean it's only a wee sample I've got. Bunnahabhain do really nice sort of wee sample packs that were very affordably priced. So the good on them for that. They made it that you could buy samples of their festival bottles.
That's a nice idea. I think people have started doing that now that we've gone online. I hope it continues.
It's
because
a great idea.
Splash out all, because some of the Fèis bottles are quite expensive. Listen, everybody, did you know that the festival committee have a special thing to raise funds for the committee and a project, right? And they have the Fèis bottles from all the distilleries, every single distillery, plus from, I think maybe from Islay Ales, from the gin maybe company. Anyway, you can see it on the Fèis website, but you can buy a ticket. I hesitate to use the word raffle, because the raffle makes you think of, when you got these wee cloakroom tickets and you paid 50 pence. Anyway, it's 25 pounds to enter, but you can win all these bottles. I mean, I don't know how many thousands of pounds that would. It's a very worthy prize, I would say. So if you go onto the Fèis website, you can enter that. I mean, I don't know.
So it's all ready.
It's ready, Chris. Show us. Oh my goodness!
I have to watch how much I tilt it.
Can you
I was
tell
going
me?
to say I was going to say now, if you were to drop that, would it become ground beef?
Sacked. It was just sacked.
I can't eat in front of you guys, though.
Oh, well, what we'll do is we'll go to Tamara, and she's going to talk to us about her pudding. So you enjoy your dram with that fantastic main course, Chris. I can smell it from here, honestly, I can. Because you can see the steam coming up. What a brilliant pairing. Yep. Okay, Tamara, let's tell us in Germany what you made for us.
So, I prepared a strawberry cake because I think this is the perfect time of the year, and well, the last week's not, but today we have a very sunny day here, and so I do like strawberries in May and June, and it's the best time to eat them, I guess, because then we can get them regional and fresh. And that's a classic cake, and so I chose a classic Islay malt as well to marinate the strawberries.
Wow.
And it's a peated whiskey. And strawberries and peated whiskey is always a good combination for me. And when you add something creamy, it's even better. So I have prepared a vanilla pudding, and so vanilla pudding, strawberries, and peated whiskey is a very good combination for me.
Tamara, sorry, I'm just going to interrupt you there. David Fraser asked, does the UK competition apply outside for the Fèis bottles? David, I'm not sure, but if you go onto the Fèis website, sorry, Tamara, but I just wanted to answer this question. If you go onto the Fèis website, David, it'll say, I don't know anything about it really, but the information will be there. I mean, the prize is fantastic. Sorry, Tamara, tell us about your cake.
That's okay. So, and for two reasons. So you can see the cake is layered with dark chocolate. This is not only to prevent the cake from soaking when I put the pudding on it, but also to add an additional dimension to the mouthfeel. So you have some crunch with it as well.
And because you've got 4 different layers. Fantastic. Deconstructing your dram into layers and your pudding. Fantastic. Yeah. So how did you make the is it like a sponge base, Tamara?
Yes, it's a very easy cake. It's just ground almonds and some whole wheat flour. So mix it with sugar, salted butter, and an egg. So really, and some milk for sure. That's very easy. Then just bake it, and the most critical part is to get it out of the pan without breaking it. So this is always
yes, because it's very fine, isn't it, in the base? Yes.
Yeah. So but that's really easy. So everything is really easy and can be prepared because the pudding is also very easy. It's just milk and a real vanilla pot. Then the juice from the marinated strawberries.
Oh,
Egg yolk, cornstarch, and icing sugar. So then you have your pudding ready.
Now I've got the recipes for these. So if anybody wants them, I'll put them up on. I'll put them on Facebook, Tamara, on the Facebook page. Yes, because Tamara sent me the recipes for how to make her cake. So we'll give it that. Yes, John Brady, I know, it looks lovely.
Yeah, and so today I had some chocolate left over because I melted too much, and so you cannot see it properly, but I made some little stars out of it to put around, so I have some decoration, so nothing has to be thrown away. So I think we can now assemble the cake. Then you can see how it looks like when it's ready. So here I have my pudding, and so maybe to add the milk, the eggs, and also the strawberries I got from the farmers market, really fresh and regional here, because it's the same with whiskey. You can only get a very good end product if you use good ingredients, or the best ingredients you can get and afford.
That's exactly right, Tamara, because I always say that whatever you make, it's only as good as your weakest ingredient.
Yes, that's right, yeah. So that's it. Then I have here the strawberries. So you can I cut them into little bits, but you can also put them in slices if you want, and spread them accurately on your cake. But yeah, honestly, I'm too lazy for this, so I have only the bits, and it's easier for me just to put it on the pudding here.
So how long do you marinate them in the whiskey, Tamara?
So today I made it in the morning, but you can do it if you want to have your cake ready in the early afternoon. Then you do it overnight.
Okay.
So a couple of hours.
Okay.
Just the strawberries with whiskey and a little bit of sugar.
Wow.
And so then you have it on the cake, and to make it looking even more better, so not for the taste but for your eyes, I have some pistachios.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
So here you.
Perfect. Oh, I wish we were all together, Chris.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can see it. So, and then here you go.
That looks lovely with the wee stars. And you've got the tasting mat.
Yeah, sure.
For our event. So do you want to share the whiskey that you use, Tamara?
Are there any guesses already, or shall I just reveal?
Well, I don't know. Did anyone?
No, I don't think we got any guesses. No.
Okay. So it's really, really a classic. It's the Art Beck.
Ooh, that's a big 10. Yes, very good. A brilliant pairing. John Brady, every time John Brady says this,
So John knows me, so it's very very often that I use Kilchoman. Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
That's one of your favourite distilleries, isn't it, Tamara?
Yes, it is. It was my epiphany whiskey, so it's really my go-to distillery. Yeah, but not always. There are other distilleries that have great.
That's lovely pairing. So, guys, Tamara and Chris are the ambassadors for Islay Whisky Academy in their own countries. So, Chris is the ambassador for the Academy in America, and Tamara is in Germany. And I'm delighted that they're part of the Academy, and even vetted, because they're good at cooking. So, now, I'm wondering if anyone's guessed who Hamish is. John Brady, you're not allowed to answer. Our mystery guest, well, I think you could tell by his accent that he's not from France. That is a clue. He appears to know us all quite well. That's another clue. And the wee picture that we have is actually his. Well, we can't say it's his dog because I don't know that it is. I think it might be his daughter Isla's dog. Is that more closer to the mark, is it?
That's probably true, yeah.
Our friend, our mystery guest is Mr. Neil Murphy. Woo!
That was the worst kept secret, I think.
worst kept secret, because I actually called you Neil, and early on, I hope no one noticed.
Yeah, not to worry.
So I'm going to just quickly show you the oatcakes and cheese that we would serve at the end of the meal. So I'll put the camera down. So I'll do all the easy ones. Would you like my cheese board? This was made for me by a very nice friend. I don't know if he's still on Facebook, but he also made this for me from a steak, because that's a cast end. He made that for me, and he also made me this. I don't know if any of you have seen it before. I love it. It's my stave for the whiskey for girls and guys. Anyway, so what I do here is I get my oat cakes, which are kept in this tin. I don't know what we're going to do now that, I'll just put up with them. You know how with the flag
they're getting rid of the tins, aren't they?
Yes, I'm like that. Oh my God, where am I going to keep all my stuff in my kitchen? So this is Scottish oat cakes. I think they're nairns. Easy peasy. This is a brilliant easy peasy pairing. So, oat cakes, and I always I put butter on even when I'm having cheese. I like butter, so bit of butter. Bit of butter on the oat cake. Diddly dee. Tomorrow, Chris went to a lot of bother. Mine's just so simple.
Oh, it's so good.
I had all the stress of worrying about Neil helped me as well with the technology. What a stress we had with the technology. I wonder if it went through Facebook, Neil. Did you find it?
I don't know. I've had a look and I can't see it, so I don't know. I don't know why it didn't work on Facebook, but we'll know for next time if we try again.
We'll know for next time. So this is smoked cheese from Orkney.
Oh, lovely.
It needs to be smoked because of the dram and because of the whole. I mean, of course you can have any cheese you want with your oat cakes, but this is the whole point of it. So smoked cheese, and from Orkney, so it's Scottish. Did you know that we used to have a creamery in Islay? And we used to make fantastic cheese. And there's a poem written about it that it was banned in Italy because it was such a terrible aphrodisiac. Islay cheese, it was fantastic. We could do with having a creamery again. Now, what you do is to make it special, the lady in Islay makes jams and marmalades called Mama Kinnan, and she's got a wee shop in Islay House Square. And this is marmalade, right? So the marmalade is perfection, because you think about orangey and sweet, smoked cheese, right? Malted oat cake. Now, are you thinking about what dram you could have with this, right? I just put a wee bit of the. I know folk might be thinking, why would you put marmalade in that? But it goes perfection, honestly, let me tell you. Yeah, just a wee bit like that. And then I also have things to eat at the side, like wee Scottish raspberry. Now, I don't know if this is Scottish, I suppose it is, but I just bought it out of the boat. I don't know where it came from. So you have your wee smoked cheese, smoked marmalade, and then you have your killer dram to go with this, right? So, where could it be from?
Now, would I be right in saying that this whiskey is sometimes called the most richly flavoured of all Scotch whiskies? Would that be right?
I think you might be right. Yes, I think you might be right.
Anyone want to hazard a guess?
So it's cask strength. It's got to be cask strength to go with this. And I've got a wee special glass to go with it. Oh, nice noise. So this is a cask strength 10-year-old from March 19. That was it. So you've got, honestly, it's a fantastic pairing. So you've got your smoked cheese, your Mama Kinnan's marmalade with the sweetness and the touch of orange, your maltiness of your oat cake, and your dog. Sláinte mhath. Perfection. Is that the birds singing around you I'm hearing, Chris?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Is that the birds I'm hearing around you? Oh, that's nice.
I thought Tamara maybe had a pet budgie or something there.
No, but you can hear the birds from outside as well. I'm living in a forest, and there's always birds.
Oh, very nice.
Well, guys, I think I just wish we were all together. You know,
Nice.
I mean, it's nice that we're together on here. I'm just annoyed I can't eat some of that steak or some of that pudding.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, well, that's our online kinship dinner from all over the world, from Islay, from Glasgow, because Neil is our host for the Islay Whisky Academy Kinship. So he helps look after all the students, and he's just the man that keeps us all right.
You're in trouble then.
There'll be nothing, all the technology, and keeps us all right. So I would like to thank Chris and Tamara and Hamish himself for being part of this today. And I would like to thank you all for watching and for commenting, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've learned how to cook. Yes, I like the fried photo as well. And learn some wee tips and tricks. So you'll now know how to take your oysters easy peasy. Just you don't even need a glass. You just need a bottle with you and some oysters. And you're good to go. I'm having an Indian curry tonight. Well, it depends what kind of curry, doesn't it? If it's chicken or beef, or for beef, you need a rich thing like what Chris said. If it's chicken, maybe a bit lighter. But maybe you should just have a lager with it.
Well, I can tell you, the very first time I went to Islay, on our very first day, we did a tour of Bowmore in the morning, and then we paid a visit to Bruichladdich in the afternoon, and then that night we ended up in the curry house in Bowmore, and we had an Indian meal in there. But I can't really remember what I had after all those drams, so not much help.
So there's no point in asking you for a recommendation.
No.
Well, David, thank you for watching. So special. Well, I've really enjoyed it. And thanks to you three guys for being part of it. Islay Whisky Academy Kinship dinner for the Fèis Ìle online special 2021.
Really had a good time. Thank you.
Thank
you,
you.
everybody.
Bye bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Cheers.